I found out some things about the old motors. This is my first time dealing with really old outboards. They're set to smoke, you guys. I didn't know that. I did a lot of research on outboards, these old outboards. There's a big community of collectors and people that run them. And I found out that idle is actually right where this bar, let me give you a look. Idle speed is actually, if you see this bar, I talked to a really good mechanic, right where it touches right here and the bar starts moving, that's idle speed. So unless you want to make a bunch of adjustments, you put a mark right, you can just put a mark right here on your idle speed. As you can see, the linkage just starts to flinch. That's your idle. That's where you're going to set your idle. And these are made to smoke real bad because the designer, the manufacturer's design is so that they smoke real bad at idle. I didn't know that. Newer two-strokes really don't do that. Like, they smoke, but not like these. So these are made to smoke until you're at full throttle. So you don't want to be running them in your basement. That was a crazy idea. I'm trying to be a respectful neighbor. It's high noon here, so. Anyway, all right, so this step is pretty simple. Got to fill this with water. I decided we're going to start doing this outside instead of in the house. Pretty self-explanatory, guys. But I know some of you would probably like me and are like, I want to watch you fill the water bucket. Is there a set height for that water? Over the water pump, but you'll notice that it funnels down. So the more the merrier for me. I'll probably say right about here. Looks good to me. I need to make a knob for this. It was all bent up, you guys. Gas line, turning it on. And I opened it multiple times and checked, and the gas seems to just flow. It's either open or closed. There's no real adjustment to the level of flow. Right when that just flicks like that, that's right about our idle speed. So I'm just gonna make a little mark right there. You can adjust this plate, I guess. Make sure you open up your air valve. Run my choke here. I got them turned out, one each. Come on, you hunk of shit. This is my high-speed valve. I got it set right here where it should be at the idle. Right where it touches that bar up there. This went around, it started at top, it went around once and 3/4 of a turn. And we're sitting at idle just like we should. So now I'm gonna take this knob off and I'm gonna set it there for my lowest speed. Look at all the oil that's come out of that baby. That's just old oil, you guys. It's all black. That's not my oil. Mine was all blue. That's just old engine oil running. I got her all cleared out now. Running good. Let her run. There you go. Some fine tuning. I think you're always going to have to do some fine tuning. Even on the water. Anyway, I got it running, and am I gonna ever use it? Only if I find like a free boat on the side of the road or something that needs to be patched up or something. I might make a little craft and stuff. You know how I am around here. I'm running a junkyard basically. But a couple things I want to say at the end of the video is I've seen a lot of people on there online, and I can tell you right now, and they're pulling it one time and getting them to turn over. There's no truth in that, you guys. Listen, you can get them tuned pretty good and you can pull start. It's going to take a little while probably on the water to get it going unless you have... I can imagine a lot of these guys have a can of starter fluid and then it'll start right up. And then, you know, You could probably get it going on a couple poles. But I'm going to be 100% honest with you. All these guys, when you're watching their videos and they're just pulling it and it's starting, they warmed it up first. There's no way. I've been an auto mechanic for, 25 years, you guys. Like, don't get me wrong. There might be a couple other motors out there that run a little bit better. This is a 1956, you guys. 57, 58, I think, in that range. That's 70 years old, you guys. It don't matter how clean you get it. It's going to vibrate. It's going to rattle. You're going to have to do adjustments on the water once in a while. Yeah, you can run it wide open throttle, or you can start it and have a lot of gas going. But if you want it to run just right, these guys, I'm watching their videos, and they're just pulling it nice and easy one time and it's starting. They sprayed a little bit of starter fluid in there in the carburetor, or they've already had it running that day. There's no way they've let it sit for 6 weeks, put it in a bucket and pulled it 2 times and it started and it's idling like that. You got to warm it up a little bit. So don't believe everything that you see, because I know it's not true. I've took this carburetor apart 3 times. I've worked on everything from motorcycles to nobody's going to BS me. You want to have an old motor like this, you better bring along your electric drill in case you need it gets flooded. And you better bring along a can of starter fluid, and that's just going to be the bottom line. You're going to have days that you go on the water and the air mixture and everything's going to be right. You're going to be able to pull start it and get wherever you got to go and have a really good day with it. And there's going to be other days, maybe there's a lot of moisture in the air or something, you're going to need a can of starter fluid, and you might need an electric drill, and you might have to run it right down and auto start it like I do. These things are finicky and touchy. The carburetors have so many adjustments. So I just wanted you to know that if you get it running like I got it running, you're doing a really good job, okay? And that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see if I can find a boat to put this on.